'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a hedgehog. The ankle bracelets were hung by the balcony with care, in hopes that Elton John would soon be there.
While visions of Brussels sprouts danced in their tongue, and Mama in her pashmina and I in my corset had just settled our brains for a long, vile nap, when out on the bathroom there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter.
Away to the window I flew like a pizza pie, tore open the dog, and threw up the cheese curd.
The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the lustre of, what did we choose? What does that say? Business time to knuckle below. When, what to my wondering eye should appear,
but a hairy sleigh and 8 stinky reindeer, with a curvy old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Andy Dick.
More rapid than a hooded merganser, his courses they came, and he anointed and shouted and called them by name.
Now, George, now, Handicorn, now, George's son Handicorn, and Father Handicorn. On, George's father's genetic Handicorn. On, Handicorn, and George's grandfather named Handicorn. To the top of your mom's attic, to the top of your mom's basement. Dash away, dash away, dash away all, as dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly.
When the mat with clit eastward mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the cursors they flew, with a sleigh full of linen, and nafnorð I fleirtölu too. And then in a century I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof.
As I drew in my head and was turning around,
down the chimney Snoop Dogg came with a bound.
He was dressed all in cars from his head to his foot,
and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot.
A bundle of boop was flung on his back.
And he looked like a rugby player, just opening his pack. His eyes, how they crawled, his dimples, how merry.
His cheeks were like raisins, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as mauve as the snow.
The stump of a blowtorch he held in his teeth, and the smoke had encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad appendix and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of creme brulee. He was chubby and husky, a right jolly old elf.
And I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself, and a wink of his arm and a twist of his kneecap soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his microphone and filled all the negligees, then turned with a jerk.
And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a smirk, up the chimney he rose. He sprung to his truck, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a smelly night."